On second and goal, Watson to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
The good signal calls will never go back and out and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Now Watson on third and goal. This will be caught at about the 5. Incompletion.
They dialed up the blitz on third down and rewarded the defense, but they can contribute a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
So on fourth down,
for the Buccaneers
trots
field
the
goal
kicker in a big spot here. Gets to make it a 2-score game. Gay's kick is good. They double up here. That makes our score 20-10. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at. Whoa.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a
Matt Gay.
After the main field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. To return, here's Chris Conley. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Jaguars getting set to go. The complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. As he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for Christian McCaffrey.
Nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it out to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively.
Very, very hard for them to move the ball because run after catch. So tackle him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. It's caught. Jones. And he's going to have a chance first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. The left side completion to Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
The drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get back to a 1-score game. I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact.
Christian
McCaffrey.
They did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
toward the center of the field, but it's
intended for Marvin
He was
Jones.
trying to find Marvin Jones that time. But now it's third down. I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey.
Complete
And
to
he'll be
Christian
brought down at the
McCaffrey.
34, well
A gain
short
of 3.
of the first
It's
down
fourth
marker.
down.
3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Josh
On
Lambo
fourth down,
on for the field goal.
trots the kicker in a big spot here.
51-yard attempt.
On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the line. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now one score game at 20-13.
Jaguars 13.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Jakeem Grant now to return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Jakeem Grant on the return.
Ready to take over once again.
First
The field goal we just saw has this now in a one-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? Might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball. But here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose, as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more.
Mixon hit, and all the ball is out. And the Jags grab it, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
A fumble up
To the 35 miles, they'll come back on first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball.
He's brought
players than
down
football
back at the
players,
40-yard line.
Let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And the second down throw on target. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown. Jaguars. Kenny Golladay. 40 yards. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
As a fan, is there anything prettier
Josh
than a
Lambo lining
well-executed
up for the point after.
Yeah, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
throw, the catch, and how about the run after
The
to get
kick
it to the
is
end zone?
good.
Don't forget the extra
Ties the game.
It's up and good. We've got a tie game here in the fourth. The kick's away. This is Jakeem Grant. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. Here comes the
Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 29
They just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Watson on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Rodgers.
Watson's pass.
And he'll get it up near the 35,
to Chester
right
Rogers.
at the 34 here.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 34-yard
You want to throw
line.
the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Mixon on the carry.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Hightower on
Now
the
that's
stop.
how you start to get back in the good
It's a gain
graces
of
of your
10.
head coach. Remember, he
And
fumbled
the
on the last
Buccaneer
possession.
1st down.
How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid him, picking up a 1st down.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 46-yard line.
Gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On 2nd and 1, Watson and break. The tight end's got it. He's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 34-yard line.
1st
Give him
down,
12 yards
Tampa
on
Bay.
that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And now he's going to use his legs. The escapability and evidence there is that one good for 15 in the 1st.
A gain
there
of
you
15.
go. Save your best scramble of the
1st
day for a
down,
big-time
Buccaneers.
situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Good coverage downfield. LeBron taking off, picking up the 1st down
goal
on a
at
13-yard
the 7-yard
Containing
line.
him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once.
Something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off one of their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Brings up
A lot of
2nd
times it's
and
that
goal.
first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Watson. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Captain is batting down the just take defensively. Dodge 2 passes and takes to the end zone. Now we think we can try and dial up on 3rd and goal.
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays. Thought I never went into the end zone.
Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will.
Big things today, baby. Big things today, y'all. I'm ready to take that and baby sting.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night
Gay
is
on
forthcoming.
for the field
This
goal.
for the lead in the final stages. And Gay knocks this one through.
Is good.
And they have taken the
Makes the
lead
score
here in the final 2 minutes.
23.
Big
Jaguars
kick right
20.
there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Y no hay excusa. En la versión si compramos con la medusa.
Here's Conley. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. Well, that field position after the return wasn't terrific. So now it's a great starting field position as well.
And a holding penalty sets him back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive. He'll look to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. Here we go. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Good for a Jaguars.
26 yards.
That gets him the first down, but
at the
it's still got to move
43-yard
quickly.
line.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
Second and
Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
47-yard line.
Back, see if he can make someone miss in the open field.
Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. They'll look to throw. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And they'll go down to the 40 at the 41. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard
You got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Would be a long field goal try from here as they try to hustle to the line. Back to throw. They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout. An injured player. Well, he gets attended to. He'll step aside. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Kenny Galladay.
There, he could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up third down and 4.
Quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. The Jaguars going to go in and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
Sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Your chain, name, how about your respect?
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game. Field coming. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So the field goal unit is on
Josh
the field,
Lambo
as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, Carter, I think you and I were going to settle in for a little overtime.
I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Josh Lambo
So here comes the kickoff now, even here in this fourth quarter. Looking into the raindrops, and he muffs it. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
32-yard
Tampa Bay trots out there now. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them in bounds in order to run the clock out.
Chestnut. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
The return man is Grant. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Solid return, big field position. They'll start at the 32. The Buccaneers offense ready to rock and roll again. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
At the 34-yard
So
line.
far.
2 yards on the pickup.
There, it'll be
It's
second and 8.
8.
Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there. Mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the
10 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And they're going to mark him down short.
Mixon.
Maybe about a yard.
He was brought down by Chris
Yard pick up there, and it'll be fourth
A gain of a
down.
yard.
Decision time
It's
now.
now
Fourth and about a
down.
yard and a half.
I can still hear my high school coach, John Ford, right now. I want my number one play.
Bradley
my
Kenyon
number one
in
runner,
punt formation
my number
for
one
Buccaneers.
blocker. Get me the first down. But some may very well say, put this thing away, pin them down deep, and play field position.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. They'll start with the option. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
Not much on that run, Charles.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line.
Execute a run blitz
1
there,
yard
but guessed
gain.
correctly that
Brings
they
up
wouldn't move the
second
ball
and
on the
9.
ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. And And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
You're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man.
A big
Each
loss
man
on the
did
play.
his job.
Brings up 4th down.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. A 40-yard punt, no return.
Jakeem Grant on the return. The Bucs take over 1st
Now
and 10
comes Tampa Bay
at their own
and
46-yard line.
My friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, you realize it hasn't worked so well. And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try to get something big and get things going in the excitement area.
He's across midfield with a 49-yard line.
That brings up
It's a gain of 5.
That's a
Brings
really
up 2nd
nice
and
run
5.
inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their step. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll get this in enemy territory. Not much as he's down to
48-yard line.
Up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, they can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Try and run for this. Oh, yeah. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. 2 yards on the carry there on the 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front,
brings up 2nd and 8
at the point of attack
at the Jaguars' 31-yard line.
They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he is close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 24. Yeah, he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain. And it's 3rd and 2 now. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it. Because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. Playing with the defensive guys, poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. And he's going to have a bunch 1st down and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Pick up there as that
1st
extends
down,
this drive.
Tampa Bay.
So it all rests now on the right foot of the kicker, Matt Gay. That's to win in overtime. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. So it all rests now on the right foot of the kicker, Matt Gay. This to win in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights.
Buccaneers 26. Jaguars 23.
Did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive power only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Jacksonville.